Hey Taurus, what's going on? I hope you are doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for April, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Taurus. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. And apologies for being MIA, but you know, I've been struggling with an illness. So I just, I do what I can. That's all I can do. Okay, so let's see. What's going on for Taurus? Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Okay. Oh, the Four of Cups. Okay, so if you've been feeling in this Four of Cups energy, which is like a very kind of blah sort of energy, it's like feeling very bored or feeling very discontent, feeling very fed up. You know, the universe is trying to offer you something and you're like, nah, mate, I don't think so. It could be that you've been thinking about things that have gone wrong in the past. It could be... yeah, you maybe just needed like a little bit of peace and quiet to deal with stuff from the past, to release it, to let it go. But that time is now over. There's a new love coming in for you. There's also, I can see here that you're going to be feeling more in love with yourself. Like I don't know if you've been actively doing some kind of, work on self-confidence or self-love. But there's also like a new love coming in here. And with the Ace of Wands, this is a very passionate new beginning. This is like feeling alive, feeling hopeful, feeling happy, feeling like you have a lot more energy. You're going to be very, very attracted to this person. Like they're going to be not only physically attractive, but someone like, very inspiring for you. So it's really a very different energy that you're about to enter into. Very different. The Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands could not be more different energy. Whoa. The Page of Pentacles. Cards are being weird. Okay, hold on. What's that? I have the Devil. Okay, the Magician. I was trying to get it to a place where I could pull the cards myself, but I don't think that's not what Spirit was doing today. So you have the Nine of Cups here. So this is a wish fulfillment when you have the Nine of Cups. You also have the Two of Swords came out. And the Devil. And then you have the Magician. So this is a new beginning that you are ready for. You have manifested this, and Spirit is letting you know that you are ready for this. So whatever lessons you had to overcome in order to get to this point, because the Four of Cups energy is full of lessons. It's not very fun energy. But I feel like you've cleared stuff out of your mind or out of your energy so that now you can focus on this new person coming in. Like maybe you just didn't have enough space in your brain before, or space in your, your field, but you're ready now. There. Okay, you have the Four of Cups with the High Priestess. The the Page of Pentacles with the Hierophant. Ooh, that's so cute. The Nine of Cups with the Four of Wands. Ooh, wow. The Two of Swords with the Queen of Wands, and the Devil with the Death card. All right, whatever this devil energy was that's been holding you back, it's usually, especially with this deck, it's like intrusive thoughts. It's not going to work out. I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me, blah, 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 blah. that the devil energy, the thing that's been holding you back, is coming to an end. You may resonate with having been through a bit of a dark night of the soul here with the death card, or some kind of rejuvenation or transformation. That's the word I'm looking for. That's come to an end now. There was an energy here with this Two of Swords of like keeping something out, which is either you wanted to keep out a Queen of Wands, or you were keeping, stopping yourself from entering into a Queen of Wands energy. There's a new love coming in with the Nine of Cups. It's going to be like such a wish fulfillment for you. The Four of Wands, this is commitment. This is marriage. You have two cards here of marriage, the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. So if you're looking to get married, this is the horse to bet on, this new beau here. Very stable. It's just a beautiful energy. There's, the Page of Pentacles or the Princess of Pentacles. This is kind of venturing out into the dating world, with your little heart being like, hey, please don't crush me. Please don't crush my soul. And the Hierophant is having faith. So this is like having faith again in spirit, and in human beings again. Like your faith is being restored in human beings again. You're really actually in a very powerful energy here with the Magician and the High Priestess. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've been through a lot of lessons that kind of put you in a Four of Cups energy where you were like, bleh, I don't want to anymore. Just leave me alone. Let me sit and think about the things that went wrong in the past. But sometimes you have to do that so you can find the lesson and move on and release it, because repressing it does nothing. Most people just repress it with like TV and alcohol. That doesn't really do anything. So I can see that you've spent some time like by yourself or doing meditations or something like this. And you've now moved into this High Priestess energy where you've used the stuff from the past and you're very balanced now. Like you've turned it into, you've like transmuted it. So you found the lesson, transmuted it. And the High Priestess is someone very powerful, like male or female. That's really very strong intuition. You may also have developed some spiritual skill, manifestation, controlling your thoughts, healing, something like this. There's something that you learned or something that you're currently learning from this. I see that Spirit almost put you in a timeout here so you could learn something. And now no one will ever fool you again. I can see that your eyes are like wide open here. So, even if you were to meet another arsehole, they wouldn't get near you, Because you'd be like, I can smell your bullshit a mile away. Okay, there's something, this is you. You can take this two ways. This can be you or a feminine energy that you're encountering, okay? But you have the Queen of Wands here and the Chariot, and also it doesn't have to be a feminine energy. So just take this as it resonates, but I'm going to talk about this like it's you. Queen of Wands with the Chariot. Okay. There's some kind, wow, that really covered that. There's some kind of success that you're about to experience, and it's going to come in quite fast and really, really easy for you. It wasn't able to come in before because you were going through some kind of transformation or dark night of the soul or something. Yeah, because you were getting in your own way with like this devil energy. Oh, I can't do it. I'm not good enough. The stuff from the past, I don't know, something like this was just stopping this success from coming in, because the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, if you're a dude and you're watching this and you're like, that's me, just be the King of Wands, okay? It's really how Spirit talks to me, so it doesn't matter about the gender, if you see what I mean. This is a leader. Wands energy is a leader. It's someone very confident, it's someone very self-assured, it's someone that doesn't mind being in the public eye, leading a team, being the face of something, and there's a lot of success that's going to come in for you, because this is like very solar plexus, like self-empowered, motivated energy. The Chariot is very willpower dominant, motivated to get to where you want to go, and it's very fast moving energy. So there's some kind of success moving in for you here. Ace of Pentacles, interesting. Oh, holy shit, look, the Empress. This there's something that you're going to be doing here that's going to bring you in a lot of money. The Empress is a lot of money. You're not even really going to have to try. I mean, you'll have to work, obviously. You'll have to do something. You can't just sit around on your ass playing the Xbox expecting things to happen, because I know that, because I've tried it. It doesn't work. It's fun, but it doesn't work. Like the vampire in the basement from Blade. But the Empress is like really, male or female, very wealthy and not really having to try that hard. It's because you feel like you deserve it now. You know, when you feel like you don't deserve success or money or recognition, it doesn't matter how much you manifest it, Spirit can't bring it to you, because it's almost like an invisible force field where you're like, no, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve that. Give it to someone else, you know. Whereas now you're like, fuck yeah, give me the money. Give me the success, give me the money. So whatever this is, the Ace of Pentacles can be a job offer, it could be a promotion, it can be starting your own business, inflow of clients, whatever this is for you. It's a lot though. Judgment, this is your calling. Whatever this is your, ooh, definitely. The Judgment card and the Page of Cups, or the Princess of Cups in this deck. That means it's your calling when you get those two cards. So you're meant to be in the spotlight. You're meant to be some kind of leader, running your own business, running a team, something like this. You're meant to. And you know, that's where the money is. That's always where the money is. Where there's like responsibility, right? Oh, look at that ship. Hold on. There. They're very slidey cards, so they don't want to stay. That's as good as I can get it. So yeah, this will definitely be your calling. You'll feel very, very called to do it. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is, there's a lot of money here. These cards here, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, these are about empowerment, starting your own business. You know, something that's your baby that takes off, or like a project at your work that takes off, or a job that someone's given you that takes off, and you're meant to have this. Like with the Justice card here, you're meant to have this. You're meant to be in this Empress energy, or the Emperor if you're a dude. But like I said, it's about what the card represents. Like the Empress is about not having to work very hard for things. You know, that's the energy that you've entered into. You're stepping into like a very balanced energy. You know, like I said, the Empress is taking care of your health, having time to do the things you want to do, things just naturally flowing into your energy, like very balanced, and you're meant to have it. So it's going to come in quick as well, because you have this Knight of Swords here. You also have, okay, so your new person's like, talk about me. Did you forget about me? Talk about me. There's a new person here. This new love. The King of Wands for me is always someone new. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person has been watching you, or when they arrive into your life, they will have been watching you. They're not a fast mover though. They're recovering from something. There's a delay because there's some sadness here that they're recovering from, or that could be you. Or they're watching you recover from something, could be that too. Yeah, this person could be, oh look, the King and the Queen of Wands. Your matchies, samesies. So this is like your divine partner in crime. So you'll attract each other, you know, King and Queen of Wands. Excuse me, Taurus. I wonder if this person has a little bit of a block in their throat chakra, because they've, like my throat just blocked up there. Yeah, you could both be in some kind of management position. Maybe you guys both own your own company, or you get a lot of attention, something like that. Good looking couple. attract a lot of attention from people in general. Very warm, very personable people. Warrior-like energy. Honestly, when you get the wands, it's like very warrior-like. This person, you know, when you have the Hierophant and the King of Wands, this speaks about like some kind of teacher, usually someone that's in a position where people listen to what they have to say, you know, teacher, management, motivational speaker, but they've been hurt too. Like this person with the Princess of Pentacles here, this is also someone that's like, oh my God, please don't, please don't squish me. Yeah. Okay, because they're also showing up as the King of Swords here, or the Seven of Swords, all right? So the King of Swords is someone who is, that could be their energy, fire and air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The King of Swords is someone that's, you know, they're very analytical and they're very data focused, like collection of data. They're not prone to like, you know, wild, spontaneous flights of romantic fancy, like coming in and declaring their love. And, you know, it's like, no, I want to make sure that I'm not going to get hurt here. I want to make sure that you're kosher, you know, that type of thing. Because they've been hurt though, like with the Seven of Swords, this person's been like deceived in the past. So, but they have to use their intuition is the thing. In order to discern whether or not to come forward. But yeah. You're actually going to find yourself in a commitment with this person faster than you think. Look, there's the Queen of Swords. So you guys, yeah. There's some, you know, defenses that you both have to get through. Each other's defenses. But yeah, with the Knight of Swords, you guys will find yourself in a commitment quicker than you think. Okay, tell me about this new person coming in. Okay. Oh, they're a little defensive. The Seven of Wands, hold on. Yeah, Seven of Wands, they're a little defensive. Also with the Seven of Wands, you are dealing with someone that gets a lot of attention. Like they tend to stand out, this person. This is someone like they don't let a lot of people in their home. That's like a sort of a random message, but they're quite defensive about their house. Like there's only so many people they'll actually let into their home. But they get a lot of attention for something that they do. So I think they're very guarded about who they let in. You know, which is fair. And they are carrying, you have the Ten of Wands here. So this person carries a lot of like heavy energy of like betrayal from the past. Okay. Okay. So tell me about this new person. What are they about to do? Okay, also with this new person, with the King of Swords here and the Ace of Wands, their attraction to you will be the thing that gets them out of the King of Swords energy. You know, like there's the Ace of, it's not just a physical attraction, it's like a really, you're very, very drawn to someone. You know, you find someone to be like inspiring. It's like, I want to be in your energy. Like there's something about that. That will be the thing that gets them to come towards you. And yeah, with the Fool, take this leap of faith. So this person's about to take a leap of faith with you here. Because they feel like you're a Queen of Cups. That's sweet. Or King of Cups if you're a dude. But they feel like you're like, oh, they actually have this desire to protect you, this person. Like with this, there's like a desire to look after you. It's cute. And stop people coming towards you also. Because they see you as like a Queen of Cups energy, like very sweet, very open, you know, very loving. You're also very fuck, words come. You're also very careful about who you let in. There's like 2 doors that people have to get in, like have to get through until they get to the Queen of Wands. Like there's the Queen of Swords energy that happens first. It's the same with this person. King and Queen of Swords first, which is like very much, you know, answer my questions 3. Are you an arsehole? What the fuck do you want? And fuck off. You know, till they get to the Queen of Wands and King of Wands energy. So, okay. Yeah, you're about to hear from this person. You have the Fool with the Ace of Swords, so they're gonna reach out. Oh, they're showing up as an Emperor here as well. So you have the Emperor and the Empress. There's definitely a vibe of like, you know, wanting to kind of protect you, because they're like, oh, you're so cute and soft and stuff. I just want to look after you. So yeah, you're gonna hear from this person. It might not be all lovey-dovey to start with. You know, the Ace of Swords is communication in some way. Communication that you've been waiting for. This is the one you've been waiting for. You have the 2 of Cups with the Hanged Man here. So you guys have been waiting for each other. With the Sun. You guys, you're going to make each other very happy. This is like, you know, equal give and take. You guys think the same. There's something here about like you guys think in the same way. So you're gonna make each other very happy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Excuse me while I just fuck everything up and drop everything. Let me just move these guys. Oh, I'm making a mess. Look at that. Oh, I can't help it. I need this space. Okay, so I want to ask about this job thing you got going on over here. You know, when this person comes in, there's an energy, like I said, take this if it resonates, okay? Maybe if you're a dude watching this and you work with the ladies, you know, it might not resonate so much. It might, but there's very much an energy of like wanting to protect. Like this person will be like very protective of you, and it's going to give you a chance to, how do I put that? Like, show your cup. You know, you may have been in this sort of Queen of Swords energy where you weren't able to do that. Like the cups are about emotion and creativity and being soft. You know, there's an energy of when this person's around, you're going to be able to be like softer because there's going to be someone there to sort of protect you. You know what I mean? So you'd be able to fanny around a bit more and be like, oh, like creative stuff and like, you know, I don't know, what do girls like? You know, or like, what do people like? Just a softer vibe, you know, just that type of energy. Tell us about this job that's coming in for, like, what is this Ace of Pentacles for Taurus? Leading a team. So this will be something where you are leading some kind of team. Tell us about this job. Like, what's this? Ooh, emotional healing work. So some of you guys could be, you might end up doing some kind of emotional healing work with people, bringing balance to people's emotions. It could also be something to do with justice. Like, I don't know, making sure people get justice or making sure the scale is balanced for people. But that could be emotional work too, right? Because if people are stuck, then you might help them with that. A message you've been waiting for. Where do we want to put this? I guess here? Okay, you're about to get some kind of message that you've been waiting for. I'm not sure what that is in relation to. Tell us about this Ace of Pentacles. What's this job? A new love you will adore. Okay, so this, oh shit. You're about to meet this person. Or if you know this person, they're about to message you. And you're going to adore this person. For some of you, this could be Reiki. You might be about to step into some kind of Reiki business. Or set up your own business or learn Reiki. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. What is this? This person could be a Reiki healer as well for some of you. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. What is this job? Surrender. There's a message about surrendering into the Empress energy, like not fighting it, you know, which sounds like a strange thing to say, because it's like, well, why would I fight money? Why would I fight an easy life? But if you've always had a hard life and you've always had to fight for stuff, or, you know, maybe you came from a family with not very much money or something, and it was always an energy of like, money is so hard to come by, like, oh my God, money, you know, it can be a lot actually. And also if you lack self-worth, you know, you've always been a people pleaser, you've always had to be the one giving, it can be difficult to enter into the Empress energy of like, okay, I deserve nice things, give me stuff. Universe, you know. It could also be a message about surrendering into this job, whatever it is. Maybe you've been feeling called to do it and you haven't done it. An apology from someone. Okay. Excuse me. Looks like you're going to be... Oh my gosh, my throat totally closed up. Excuse me. So you're going to be receiving an apology from someone that maybe like their throat has been a bit closed up or something. Their throat chakra. Okay. So this is some kind of it could be an apology from a teacher. Okay, for some of you. But this new thing that you're going to be doing, it's for some of you, it's like a teaching energy. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Let's get 3 more. Improving your health. Okay. That's a message for you. You take this, only take it if it resonates, okay? But you need to balance your health. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are about self-worth. You know, looking after yourself, not running yourself into the ground, putting yourself first, eating properly, sleeping, you know, taking time off so you can, you know, relax and things like that, you know, exercising, things like that. Surrender into that energy, okay? Because you're meant to. You've just passed some kind of test. And now you're going to be really, really happy. Your psychic gifts are heightening. Okay. Excuse me. So this is something to do with this Queen of Cups energy. And you're also, for some of you, this is a promotion. You're going to be getting some kind of promotion. Yeah, a past love is going to come back. Sorry. They're going to come back and apologize. Okay, this is someone that super has a block in their throat chakra. It could be that, like, for some of you, this thing that you're doing is an online platform. Or you have some kind of presence online. And it's gonna, like, this person's gonna see it and come back. Okay, but I can see you being, like, very defensive against this person. With the past person, I can see you being in a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords energy of, like, no. But with the new person, I can see you being in a Queen of Cups energy because you feel safe, you know. So, again, this cup thing, that's like what I was talking about earlier with the protection. It's like a safety, like a safe space, you know, for creativity and like softness, which is psychic energy. It's pretty difficult because, you know, psychic stuff is all about your intuition. So it's more difficult to tap into that energy if there's no safety, you know, and you're always on the run and you have to be in your Queen of Swords energy. You know what I mean? So, but that's going to happen regardless of, like, this person. The more that this new person is in your life, the more your psychic gifts will develop, because there's a safe space for it, basically. But that's going to happen anyway. There's like new stuff that you're going to be discovering that you can do. I have no idea what that is, because I don't have like a deck of cards for that, you know. And maybe Spirit wants it to be a surprise. Okay, they're going to develop quite quick though. Let's take 3 cards from this deck to close the reading. What else for Taurus? Oh, you have the Stag, trust and thrive. The Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Okay. The Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. Okay, so one of the things that you've been working through here with this 4 of Cups energy, there's been like a lack of trust because of things that have happened in the past. That's what you've been moving through. Now that you've moved through that energy, you know, of like, well, I don't want to take a chance because I've seen what happened in the past and it was shit. You know, it's like releasing that, trusting in Spirit and thriving. You know, the High Priestess is being so tapped into your intuition that you know you're going to be fine either way. Because, you know, like I was saying earlier, you can sniff out people's bullshit now. So, yeah, you're moving into an energy of thriving. I can see that you may, like the intrusive thoughts, you've overcome an energy of like intrusive thoughts, you know, devil energy, because that was kind of interfering with your inner knowing. Like there was an energy of not listening to your intuition because like the devil energy was so strong. So now there's like you didn't trust your instincts before, like you didn't trust what your instincts were telling you, and it was kind of getting in the way, but you've surrendered to it now, which is why you're in this, again, this Empress energy of receiving and just knowing what's the right steps forward. You know, that's another thing with like intuition, is just, you just kind of know what to do. You know what's happening, you're not worried, you know. Because it's the devil voice in your head that tells you like, well, you should be worried. This isn't going to work out, you know, because you always have people nipping your head and being like, well, that's not, you know, you can't just like, that's not going to work, blah, 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 blah. But your intuition is strong and you know that you work with Spirit and it is going to work, right? That's kind of overcoming that devil energy and that little voice in your head. Oh. There's 2 here. You have a Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So that's what you're about to do. This is this Empress energy. Growth, things growing, reaping rewards. And you also have, yeah, improving your health. I feel like there's a message of, I don't know if you've been eating fruit. You should eat fruit and maybe get out in nature if you can. And you have Peacekeeper, a harmonious resolution is possible. Ugh. This is this past person here. It doesn't have to be a past romance, but there's someone that wants to come through and like apologize and reach a harmonious resolution with you. This is different from this here. Okay, this here is a new person, but this is like a past person that wants to come back in. So I don't know who that is. But Spirit is saying you can have a resolution with that person if you want to. So, but the new person, I mean, I don't think you'll be dating this person, but it could be like a past family member or something that wants to come back in, you know, and Spirit is saying like you can have them back if you want. But there's definitely someone new here that's coming in that you'll be a smitten kitten for, so I doubt you'll be interested in this, you know, if it's a past love. So that's your messages, Taurus. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Many thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel like doing that, I would appreciate that very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.